What's going on, guys? Sam Dixon here, and today we're going to talk about pre-workout nutrition. Okay, this is very important. Often I see people, including myself, for sure it happened to you once, going to the gym, you haven't eaten for like 2 hours, you're like, oh my god, I'm so starving, but I get to the gym, should I eat before or maybe after? I'm really hungry. I'll just have like a protein bar and a protein shake, right? Protein equals muscles, and I'll start working out. No! Why is that? Because let me just explain to you. We're going to go through this video. I'll explain why, and we'll explain good ideas, bad things to eat, and we'll just make sense out of this because it's very important. Pre-workout nutrition is key to maximize your workouts and get a proper pump at the gym, literally. So the reason is why we should not have these protein bars and shakes before is literally because you don't want to submerge your digestive system with blood. So when you digest, the blood goes into your gut and digests food, right? So what happens is if you start working out biceps, let's say, you get that pump, get those curls in, and oh, the pump is not there. You have a bad contraction, you feel bad, you feel bloated, you feel like you're tired, you're just not getting into the workout. So it is actually effective to work out empty stomach. With that said, people are gonna say, oh, I fast, it's great. No, I'm not for fasting, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you don't wanna eat something heavy before going to the gym. So with that said, the ideal thing would be to eat an hour to an hour and a half, depending on your metabolism. So you did start to digest, you have food, it's good to go, you don't feel bloated, and you start working out, and then the energy is there. Some people, though, metabolize really fast. They get fast metabolism, and 45 minutes, they're good to go. So it really differs on people, too. It also differs on what type of workout you do. If you do marathons, you have a marathon in an hour, well, then you're obviously not going to fuel just on carbs. You need a lot of fats because that's long-term energy that you're going to use. So a mix of fats and carbs, and you need to have gradual meals before the workout because it's a long workout. If you do bodybuilding, like myself, like heavy weights, and you do big contractions, we're going to put that in the same category as like sprints, let's say. Some explosive sports, explosive movements, big lifts. Obviously, we need fast-acting carbs to get that fuel, get those carbs in, and get that glycogen that we're going to use through the workout, right? So obviously, a good meal of carbohydrates would be ideal. 1 hour to 1 hour and a half before the workout, right? So you really have to make sense of what type of workout you are. We're mainly going to focus on bodybuilding, on building muscle, burning fat. For example, someone who just wants to work out to burn fat, right? Well, they will actually want to reduce their calories, have just the amount of energy possible to go through the workout, and they won't be doing crazy lifts, so they don't need as much carbs. If ever the muscle starts to cramp up, it doesn't really matter. You want to keep it a lower intensity but high frequency. You want to do a lot of exercise and less time to burn fat. So in that matter, you don't need the proper crazy nutrition full with carbs and to be ready to pump up. No, you need just enough food to sustain, and at the end of the day, if you want to lose fat, you want to reduce those calories. Just a clean meal, an hour and a half of whatever you're eating in your diet, and that's fine enough. Let's take an example though. For me, for bodybuilding, if you want to have a good workout, have good results in the gym, obviously an hour and a half, a good chicken, rice, a good protein, not too much, not too heavy on the stomach. What's very important though is have some sort of good carbs, okay? So now we're going to talk about ideas of what's good to eat before. So we're talking about good carbs, we're talking about a mix of fast-acting, like sugars literally, but with slow-acting carbs like rice, oatmeal, and those complex carbs. So it's kind of like an in-between both. You want a mix of both, because if you just have a couple of fuzzy peaches before working out, oh, your first reps are going to be like, oh my god, I'm feeling it. After 30 minutes, boo, you're going to crash down. You're going to feel like, oh my god, my energy low, and your workout's going to be done. So we want to have that high-paced workout for that 45 minutes, and now we're going to get into the gym and fuel the body adequately. So a good mixed combination that I like is actually basmati rice with dried raisins mixed together. The dried raisins have a lot of potassium, fast-acting sugars mixed with the rice, a little slower, so it combines a good mix of carbs. Another option would be a rice cakes and a little bit of banana, chopped bananas on top, a little bit of honey. Kind of a mix like that you can switch it up, have a little snack before the gym, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because that's really easy to digest, and you have energy for the gym that fuels your muscles. That's always good. And another notion is actually what not to eat would be actually like dairy products. Why? Because it really upsets your stomach and it just makes you bloat, so you want to reduce that. Like Nautilus Plus here, a big gym brand, they say to have chocolate milk before a workout or after a workout, which I find completely ridiculous because yeah, it has some bit of carbs and a little bit of protein, but the protein that's in there, it's not quality protein, and it's lactose, it's milk. Like, you don't want to drink milk, period, surrounding a workout. It's just bad. So have something clean instead. So another example would be like Greek yogurt. People say, oh, a bit of Greek yogurt. You try to avoid those. Lactose products, it's not ideal, okay? Have something light on the stomach that you feel. Like, let's say smart popcorn. A handful of those, a little good complex carbs, good fuel that you actually feel not bloated, okay? So another thing is try really avoiding to eat any dense food during the workout. That's a must. Okay? If ever, for example, you haven't eaten 2 hours before, you need to eat. Okay? You need to fuel your body. You have a big squat session. Well, then you can have a small snack before. Like, have half a banana and sip a carb drink during your workout. Okay, that's the key thing to understand here. So your workout is in an hour and a half. You just have a meal, and then you have a late meeting. Finally you come into the gym 2 hours after, and you feel a little bit tired, a little bit hungry. It's okay. Have a snack of, you actually want fast-acting carbs. So literally you have a Gatorade. Have Gatorade, Vitargo, Carbion, any fast-acting carbs that you can have. You sip it through the workout. So you sip, let's say, 30 grams of carbs, just little sips after every set. So you fuel your body while you're working out without putting the extra blood in your gut and losing your pump. Does that make sense? That's really important to consider. So whatever you do, a little protein carb with a BCA, let's say, during the workout, excellent. And then you can eat half an hour after the workout and get on your regular schedule. So we want to support our workout. That's the goal of our pre-workout meal, pre-workout nutrition. Support the type of workout we're going to do without overly shoving nutrients in the blood, without making the blood go in your digestive system, because that'll prevent you from having a good pump and a good workout. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've tried it. I've seen clients, I see people, and it's all the same thing. You'd rather have a workout on a more empty stomach and have a carbohydrate drink during your workout than shove a protein bar before the beginning of the workouts. And these things have tons of fake sugars and false, it's just bad. It makes you bloat. It's just not good. It's easy, right? It's a branding thing. So take that into consideration. Timing is key, okay? It's not necessarily what you eat. It's more timing and why that will give you the results in the gym that we want and feel just adequate, crushing our workouts and feeling good about it. So take that a note. If you like that kind of content, hit a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting a lot of tips and tricks like that to help you guys get fit and stay on track. With that said,